everyone. Today we're going to be doing some stretches on a bench top. I'll just walk around to the other side. So this might seem like a pretty high bench, but I figure if we're at someone's house or a tabletop, someone's house being your house, not my house, not your friend's house, that'd be a bit awkward if you just kick your leg up and go, oh yeah, hi, yeah, we'll have a cup of coffee. No, not going to happen. So today we'll be doing some stretches on a bench top. Let's get this rolling. So let's just clear the bench top. So fruit, veggies, chopping boards, all your utensils off, junk off, papers off the bench. So we're going to be, I'll go to the end of the table and we're just going to be holding the edge and pulling back and stretching. Just bending over. You can even put your head between your arms, straight legs, and feel the stretch all down the sides, all through your back and probably the top of your arms a little bit as well. The next stretch I'm going to do, feet are going to be up on the bench top. So if you can get your foot up on the bench and just reach forward and feel that stretch in the hamstring, picking your toes up towards the ceiling and grabbing and pulling back, and you'll feel the stretch in your calf as well. Feeling that? Enjoy. But the cold bench should be comfortable for you too. It's not always a bench top, it could be the dining table or some other kitchen table or something, the barbecue, anything. As long as it's about hip height or a bit lower, good. And just leaning forward a little bit more, increase that stretch. And from here, I'm just going to bend my knee and bend the supporting leg and feel the stretch through the adductors and the inner thigh. Interesting. Hopefully your partner and your kids will be around and they can join in too. They'll love it. You might need a chair beside you just to hold on. You can just sit here for a little bit. You might start getting a cramp in your hip. Just ease up, ease out of that a little bit. Also, you might be able to reach forward as well and stretch, depending on how big your bench or table is, how much junk is on your table or your bench top, like at my house. And just coming out of that. So now we're going to do the other side. My left leg is up on the table and just reaching forward, toes up to the ceiling. Reaching for your toes and support yourself by getting as close to the bench or table as you can. Interesting. Oh, that's good. And now just turning around, bending the top knee and bending the bottom, the supporting leg. And you might be able to reach this way. So much fun. Hopefully you haven't forgotten about the dinner guests you've invited around and the doorbell rings. Oh, hi, come in, yes. Just stretching. Now I'm going to the edge of the table. I might just move this camera on a better angle so you can see what I'm doing. Here we go. So now we're just going to put our bottom on the edge of the table and hang our legs off. So we're stretching through the quads, through the hip flexors and the lower abdominal muscles. If you need to put your hands under the top of your bottom and lower back, please do so. If you do have a back injury, just be careful. This will put a little bit of strain on your lower back. Just hanging my legs off the edge of the table. feeling the stretch through that lower abdominal pubic area, top of the thighs. And just swinging from side to side. My feet are not touching the floor at all. If it's too much pressure, gently sit up and come out of this stretch. There you go. Another stretch I like to do is just leaning on the table. My feet are a little way back and just stretching, pushing myself off the bench top. So we're doing this type of cobra stretch. You might do this at yoga or Pilates sometimes. It's all good. Oh, that's good. Just exercises, and you can clench your bottom as well to support yourself coming off the bench, and lower yourself down and coming up again. You can just rest your arms on the tabletop. Ooh, feeling it. And just coming off. The other one you can do is hand and reaching over. So my elbow on the bench top and just reaching over, and feel the stretch through that side. So my outside leg, my outside leg, this leg is straight and this one is slightly bent. Feeling that stretch from the hip up through my lats and side of my stomach area, up through under my arm. Keep breathing, most importantly. And gently coming out of that and just swapping sides. This really connects your mind and body. You're very aware of what's happening, I hope. And just coming out of that. Beautiful, everyone. Thanks for coming to Stretch School. See you tomorrow, and keep stretching, keep moving. Ciao.